Okay guys, so for this particular video I made pepper soup and fufu, cassava fufu. Was the starch that we ate along with the soup. So right here I'm showing you some of the ingredients, the Maggi cube, and then in there I have okra, tomatoes, habanero pepper, I have onions, I have green leaf, um, um, onions that I was gonna blend everything together. The okra I didn't blend. The okra I actually steamed separately in a small pot because that's what I was gonna steam and then um, whip up together to go over the fufu on top of the fufu. So as you can see, I'm just showing you guys all my fresh ingredients that I was gonna blend. That's the cassava fufu, ground cassava fufu, and just let it thaw, and then you cook it in a pot. Put some water and um, put it in the pot. Of course, you want to make sure that you keep whipping it until it gives you a starchy consistency. It gets really sticky, and then it will be done. So those I was showing you guys the boni, as we call it in Liberia, but I actually ran out because I have been using it for like 6 months. So here are my ingredients I'm going to be using. I have a mixture of tilapia fish, mackerel, I have chicken feet, I have some beef, papano. I love papano. Chicken feet, I love chicken feet too. No shame in my game. So that's my beef. That's some chicken. So it was a lot of animals that was in that soup. That's the mackerel. So I'm just like washing it up. And I really need to like invest in a camera stand because I'm like holding my phone. Oh, I was telling you guys about how that pot is my favorite pot because before my mom died, actually my last birthday, she gifted me that pot. She bought it for me because whenever I would go over to her house, I would like steal one of her pots. So sad. So she was like, "Girl, I'm done with you. Like, I'm done. I'm just gonna buy you a pot for your birthday gift." But yeah, I was just telling you guys, like, I love that pot. That's my favorite pot. I don't care if it's big. Like, I cook everything in that pot. Like, that's my favorite pot because that was for my mom. So, I'm just putting all my resources, the meat, the fish, everything together. I know sometimes I do steam my fish separately, but in this case, I was gonna put the fish on top of the chicken and the beef on top of the stuff that needed to cook more because once I added all the meat and stuff in the pot with the fish and I added my seasoning, once I set the pot on the stove for it to start boiling, I wasn't gonna open it up because fish is very fragile and you don't want to play around or else it's gonna break up. So for those of you that don't know, you can still cook the fish in a pot with like other stuff. You just like once you set your pot on the stove, you don't want to stir it again or keep messing with it. Then that's when the fish breaks up. So I'll add everything and I just season everything, and then I let it boil and this fish cook. Fish cooks very fast. keep it because I work like 12-hour shifts. So I'm just showing you guys now that I was gonna blend those ingredients and then use the puree and empty it over the chicken and fish and stuff. And I was gonna be seasoning with Maggi powder. Guys, I don't use any measuring spoons. I don't use anything like that. I just eyeball everything. So I know, but you know, that's just how I cook. Sorry. So I just basically I use Maggi powder, black pepper. I use garlic powder. I'll use seasoned oil, some rosemary. I'm gonna add some bay leaf, some garlic, you know, just your everyday seasoning. So that's basically what I'm explaining. Okay, so I've already added the seasonings, and I'm just gonna use my cooking spoon to mix it all together. And yes, I still haven't blended the ingredients at this point, so you know, I have to wash everything. Okay, so I've already blended the ingredients. Now I'm gonna add the water. That's the ingredient. I deliberately didn't make it to get thick. I wanted it to be blended like that because I wanted to use that to start my soup going. So remember I told you guys, like, the bunny is basically like fish that they have smoked and dried. It dries up, but it gives your food that kind of smoky dry taste. A lot of Africans, actually, we love that kind of smoky taste or dried fish taste. So I didn't have anything, but you can actually still, I didn't have any bunny left because I have been using that bag for like 6 months. But anyways, you could still use the bunny head because this is pepper soup that I'm making, so it will still give the soup that kind of flavor that I wanted it to have. So I'm just making sure the seasoning gets through everything. So that's what I'm doing there, because like I said, once I add the blended ingredients with the water, or once I add liquid, I'm not gonna touch it again because I don't want my fish to break up. So I'm making sure everything is seasoned. Seasoning gets on my fish and everything, because once I put that water, that's it. And then after maybe like 10 minutes or so, or 15 minutes actually, then I know my fish will be done, and then I will remove it from in the soup and then continue to let the other meat, chicken and stuff boil to cook. Getting it all in there, get it all in the crevices. Sorry guys, I'm just being silly. No man get left behind. No man get left behind. Alright, so I'm done with that. I'm gonna add the blended puree. Well, I gotta put the stove on, right? Okay. I'm using both sides because the pot is pretty big actually. So there I go, adding the blended stuff. And you know, it's pepper soup. Oh, I dropped my blade in there. It's all good. So anyways, the pepper soup is pretty plain, so I like it when everything doesn't really blend. So that way it will kind of make the soup a little bit thicker too. I know the Nigerians, usually what they would do is like they would add oh my gosh, what is it called? It's not cassava, but they add something else to take in the soup, like a root. I think it's yam. Yeah, they will add yam they boil the yam and blend it and add it to the soup to make it thick. So I didn't have any yam, so I'm adding my Maggi. Altogether for a soup this big, I probably use like 4 big cubes, and then the other cubes, as needed. Oh, the Maggi that I love to use, guys, if you're getting the big ones, is the fish and the shrimp mixture. But the tiny one, this one right here, oh my gosh, it's the bomb. That's my top right there. It's annoying to peel, but man, it is the bomb. Okay, all right. So yes, I'm gonna be using all those because I am cooking a large portion of soup, and I'm using a lot of water because I want everything to be tender. So I'm just getting my seasoning ready. That way, if I feel like I need more, it's right there. So I'm just explaining all that. Okay, so this part I'm just telling you guys that I will be steaming my okra separately. That was I cut the top part and the bottom part of my okra, and then I'm just gonna steam it separately to cook it in a small pot separately. And then I have Bennett seed that my aunt sent me from Africa. Bennett seed, as we call it, is basically sesame seed that has been parched, and then they beat it in a mortar, or they blend it, and then they can add seasoning to it, or just leave it like that. Some people don't like seasoning in it, and then you can add a little bit of oil. Sorry about the noise in the background. I have people moving up and down in the house. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm explaining to do. Okay, so right here, my cassava fufu, I'm done making it. But I told you it's really easy. So you basically just get a pot. You basically take your cassava fufu and put it in the pot. You can add some water to it, depending on how soft or how hard you like it, and you basically just whip it around until it starts to get starchy and sticky. Obviously the more water you add, the more it's going to be softer, and the less water, the more it's going to be more firm. So yeah, and look, the soup is all done. So okay, what you guys didn't see is I actually took the fish out, and then when the soup was getting close to being done, I put the fish back in. And as you guys will see, nothing got broken up like I told you guys. So yeah. Oh man, I wish you guys could have smelled the aroma, the bay leaf, the basil, everything was just and at the time I was making that plate for me and my husband at the time. So we always ate together. So I was making our food. everything was cooked perfectly, not soft terribly, but also very tender. I waited all day for that meal. I did not eat anything. I was like, because I knew I was going to throw it down, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, So I'm just showing you guys that I'm soaking, that's the pot I cooked the fufu in. And I was just soaking it to wash it later on. And there's the Benin seed, or in Liberia we say doodoo. So I mixed it with okra. I could have added more okra to it because it was a bit firm, but at this point, honey, I was hungry, okay? And my husband was like, when is the food gonna be ready? I was like, you can't rush perfection, come on now. And I always add lime. It just gives it that kick, you know. It just brings it all together. So yeah, 1 spoon for him, 1 spoon for me, and basically this was it. It was so good. We couldn't even finish it, guys. It was really nice. So you see the fish, none of the fish broke up. Especially yeah, did not break up.